The wrestling team is moving into the heart of their season. Having already faced perennial powerhouses, they are surely moving up in the rankings.
Against Fox Lane on December 14th, the final score might not indicate their improvement, but against Tappan Zee on the 19th, their talent was certainly exposed. Get your facts. The boys' varsity wrestling team competed against Sleepy Hollow at home on December 19th, faced with the challenge of overcoming the defeat against Fox Lane a few days before. Versus an undefeated powerhouse, Rye gained momentum all over the team, starting with the merged Blindbrook wrestler David Prusak, who was a force in his match in a 152-pound weight class. Merged Rye-neck wrestler Dan Dieter also provided Rye with depth in a 171-pound weight class. Rye Jr. Sean McSorley talked about the wrestling program and the team's performance this season.
We're doing all right. We just got rocked by Fox Lane, which is probably one of, if not the best team in our section. So we got Sleepy Hollow, and they're a tough team, but we're hanging in there. So we got 2 more matches going on right now. So if we can do what we need to do, then we'll come out on top.
You're about a third of the way through the season now. Have you seen your team make a lot of improvements since the beginning?
Oh yeah. Well, I've been on varsity for 2 years now, so since 9th grade. And, each year you just see us getting better and better, individually, and then just as a team. We got 3rd in the Rye tournament this year, which is the best we've done in 15, 20 years. And
Garnet's coach Matt Beckley was more than pleased with the performance of his team, as younger members of the team stepped it up. Peter Kennedy wrestled in one of the most exciting matches of the day, and had the entire team and crowd on their feet, wrestling on endurance and willpower. Both Jesse Trum and Frank Lorano followed Kennedy's performance with pins of their own. Lorano pulled it off in only 1 minute and 34 seconds. As he told Garnet Insider, the competition is a stepping stone for a plausible run to the sectionals. So your team has merged with other teams this year. You think in the future, maybe in your senior year, you think you'll be able to break away from that merger?
And hopefully I'd like to do that. The other kids are good, but we'd like to, just become a Rye team, just individually. I think we can just build a program towards that.
And what are your personal goals this season?
I'd like to place in the sectionals, hopefully, so we'll see.
Come see Rye wrestle at home against Pauling on January 10th, as it is guaranteed you'll watch a great competition.
Another young team getting vital experience is the girls' basketball team.
With only 2 seniors, Carly Miller and Julia Telfer, Coach Mary Henwood is faced with a major obstacle: getting their younger players up to speed. To report on the team, Garnet Insider welcomed brand new girls basketball correspondent Joe Graham aboard the ship. Welcome aboard, Joe.
Aye, aye, Captain. Guys, it feels great. I'm very psyched for the winter season, and here's the scoop on the girls basketball team. The Rye High School girls varsity basketball team has launched full throttle into their schedule, having already played in 9 contests. Their current overall record is 3-6, 2-2 in their league. Since the tragic defeat to White Plains on December 8th, the girls have lost 4 of their last 5 games. To many teams, this could be seen as a tragic blow, but this certainly hasn't stopped these athletes from bouncing back. At home on December 15th, Rye suffered their 2nd loss of the season to the Irvington Bulldogs in an intense battle. At the end of the first half, Rye was trailing, with Coach Henwood and the Garnets feeling the heat. By the 4th quarter, the nail was in the coffin as the girls lost 63-46. This was a hard loss for the Lady Garnets, but it most definitely taught the younger players about losses and disappointments that are expected in their sport. Rye later moved on to lose against Preston and Ardsley. So do the Lady Garnets have any life left in them? On December 22nd at home, Rye faced off against the Pelham Pelicans for the 2nd time this season and triumphed for the first time in a while. The girls really showed what they were made of in this game, moving the ball around the court and playing exceptional offense. At the end of the 2nd quarter, Rye led 24-10, a solid buffer zone. For the first time in weeks, the Garnets were able to breathe a sigh of relief as their lead continued throughout the game by a considerable margin. The girls finally broke their 4-game losing streak by beating Pelham 49-34. Caroline Feely hit 3 3-pointers and ended with a total of 13 points, as Carly Miller scored an additional 13 points. Coach Henwood commented on the breakthrough performances of her girls as they were finally able to end their losing streak.
Caroline Feely's been doing a really nice job at the point for us. She's starting to penetrate more, getting fouled, getting her to the foul line. She has a beautiful foul shot. Tonight she hit 2 awesome threes, just nothing but nylon, and that's really nice to see some outside shooting, take some pressure off the girls inside.
With a great comeback against Pelham and with Rhinebeck next on the girls' schedule on the 4th at home, the Lady Garnets look to turn their play around and make it to the postseason with 10 games remaining.
On the boys' side, the team is off to a great start. With a 4-2 record going to the holiday break, the team's first game coming back will be against Yonkers on January 4th.
Garnet Insider was there for their first victory at home against Ardsley, in which they came from behind to nab a 53-49 victory. Check it out.
Starting 3-0, the boys basketball team dropped 2 away games to Lakeland and Brewster, only to reverse the trend at home against Ardsley on December 20th. The Garnets found themselves down 11-7 at the end of the first quarter and played more cohesively as the game went on. Sophomore Matt O'Neill has been receiving more playing time as he was scoring points and dishing the ball out to James Bonsall and Liam McCabe-Moran. Both Bonsall and McCabe-Moran catalyzed the offense as they each led the team with 20 and 22 points, respectively. At halftime, the Garnets were down 6, but Coach Cintio brought out the best in Rye as they controlled the ball and took better shots in the second half. Ardsley was led by Mike Z's 24 points, but it was not enough. Rye won by 4 in the end. Trailing most of the game, they outscored the Panthers 17-10 in the fourth quarter to bring their record up to 4-2. Their solid record is a testament to the well-roundedness of the team. Young starters such as Remy Pinson, but also seniors such as Eric Antico, all provide leadership for the team. The team remains undefeated at home and comes back from the holiday break to play Yonkers, Sacred Heart, and Eastchester, all of which will be a good measuring stick for Rye as they move into the heart of their season.